KF-21 Boramae could be Indonesia's new air fan. Indonesia must give its efforts to realize the KF-21 Boramae. Because Indonesia's air support in the future only hopes for the KF-21 Boramae. Not the Rafale, the F-15 Eagle II and the Su-35, only the KF-21 Boramae who will faithfully guard the Indonesian skies. While KAI is the main builder, many other domestic and foreign companies are contracted to provide components or support for the aircraft. Some of these companies have worked with KAI on the T-50. For certain sensitive technologies, foreign companies are consulted only to test support to circumvent arms trade restrictions. Hanwha Techwin signed an agreement with General Electric to manufacture General Electric F-414 engines for the KF-X aircraft. According to the contract, Hanwha will manufacture essential spare parts, assemble engines locally, and oversee engine installation on aircraft. The company will also support flight testing and build an extensive support system for aircraft operations. A defense news report stated that the AESA radar would be a particular challenge. 45. It was developed by Hanwha Systems with help from other domestic companies and support from foreign companies. Elta Systems helped test the AESA prototype, 3946, and Saab worked with LIG Nex 1 on software development and evaluation. In addition to working on AESA, LIG Nex 1 is developing a radio jammer. U.S. aerospace contractor Techstars was selected by KAI to develop a canopy and windshield transparency for the KF-X. Under the contract, Techstars will work with KAI to provide the KF-X fighter with a transparent bird strike resistant with high-quality optics. Triumph Group was selected by KAI to provide airframe-mounted accessories drives AMADs for the KF-X. Triumph will develop and manufacture the AMAD, which transfers engine power to other systems. Aeronautical Systems S. Spanish. Compañía Española de Sistemas Aeronáuticos, CESA, a subsidiary of Aerudevtech, was contracted to develop the emergency braking system. United Technologies announced in February 2018 that it is providing environmental control systems, including cabin pressurization and liquid cooling systems, as well as air turbine starters and flow control valves. Martin Baker was contracted to provide the Mk-18 ejection seat escape mechanism. Cobham received a contract to provide missile launchers, communications antennas, external fuel tanks and oxygen systems. Meggitt was contracted to provide a wheel braking system, 61 flight standby display, and internal sensors including a fire detection system. MBDA was contracted to integrate Meteor into the aircraft. Elbit Systems was contracted by Hanwha Systems to provide field following, field avoidance (TF/TA) systems for the aircraft. Curtiss-Wright was contracted by KAI to provide a complete flight test instrumentation system (FT), namely a data acquisition system (DAS), for use in the flight test campaign. The KF-21 project is a joint development project for the KF-21 fighter aircraft carried out by South Korea and Indonesia with a development cost of 8.8 trillion won since 2015. Indonesia has agreed to invest 1.7 trillion won or 20% of the total project cost, and for that it will acquire 1 kilo-Faraday fighter aircraft and transfer technology to be able to produce 48 units of next-generation fighter aircraft domestically. However, Indonesia has postponed the payment of these fees since the second half of 2017 and President Jokowi during his visit to Seoul in 2018 had asked for renegotiations. Until now, Indonesia still has outstanding obligations of 800 billion won. According to South Korea's Defense Acquisition Program Administration, the two sides have held 6 rounds of negotiations regarding the payment of the fees since January 2019. Meanwhile, Indonesia has sent 30 technicians who participated in the fighter jet development project until the end of last August and plans to send another 100 technicians to South Korea by the end of this year. Moreover, about 48 units of the KF-21 Boramae will be manufactured by Indonesia. South Korea as a partner is also ready to help Indonesia realize a national fighter jet. What South Korea has asked of Indonesia is just to be consistent in the development of the KF-21 Boramae, so the results will definitely be satisfactory. Kasau Air Marshal Fajar Prasetyo emphasized that the Indonesian Air Force is ready to fully support the KF-21 Boramae project. Indonesia welcomes the proposal made by South Korea to enhance defense cooperation between the two countries and expressed hope for South Korea's support to help Indonesian officials pursue the technology gap in the KF-21 X joint development project, said the Indonesian Foreign Ministry. This intention was resumed last June. Indonesia, represented by Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi, agreed to develop the jet with South Korea. In a release from the South Korean Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it was stated that Indonesia would continue to cooperate on the development of this aircraft. The ministers assessed the results of the cooperation that the two countries have achieved in the defense industry sector, which symbolizes their strategic trust, the ministry said. Moon explained that the fighter jet will be in full production as soon as it completes ground and air tests. We plan to deploy 40 jets by 2028 and a total of 120 by 2032, he said.